Hi, I'm Shanaz Harland. I want to presentation about sexual abuse and child molestation. About sexual abuse or molestation is criminal behavior that involves children in sexual behavior for which they are not personally, socially, or developmentally ready. Sexual abuse as any sexual activity including any involuntary or non-consensual sexual conduct that would constitute an offense under Penal Code or Chapter 22 assaulting offense involving a facility and its patient or client. Sexual activity include but is not limited to kissing, hugs, stroking, or fondling with sexual intent, oral sex, or sexual intercourse, and request suggestion or encouragement for the performance of sex. Sexual abuse can occur through touching and no touching means. Non-touching sexual abuse offense include innocence, exposure, exhibition, exposing children to pornographic material, deli- deliberately exposing a child to the act of sexual intercourse, masturbation in front of a child. Touching sexual offense include fondling, making a child touch themselves or anyone else sexual organs, any penetration of a child vagina or anus by an object for anything other than a medical purpose. Children abuse. Children's sexual abuse may be violent or non-violent, and many times the children are not forced into the sexual situation, rather they are persuaded, bribes, tricked, or courts. All child sexual abuse is an exploitation of a child's vulnerability and powerlessness in which the abuser is fully responsible for their action. Children behavioral indicator of sexual abuse include low self-esteem, depression, and anxiety, in prospective knowledge of sexual acts, significant change in weight, attention disorder, overt change in sign of affection, poor peer realization, self-injurious behavior, and many more. Discuss the warning signs and symptoms of child abuse, recognition of this sign, and step for responding when you learn of suspect abuse. The first step in helping children who have been abused or neglected is learning to recognize the sign of child abuse and neglect. Oftentimes, a child may not report abuse, therefore, it is vital that you are aware of and look for sign abuse or neglect. Physical indicator of sexual abuse include difficulty walking or sitting, torn clothing, stain or blood-dyed underwear, pain or itching in the genital area, venereal disease, pregnancy, marked change in weight. Article about sexual abuse on Indonesia. For sexual in here we already have some article pasal 289 sampai dengan pasal 29 KUHP. Dalam hal terdapat bukti-bukti yang dirasa cukup, jaksa penuntut umum yang mengajukan dakwaannya terhadap